Yo, what is up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. I've got some of my battles for you today where we're taking a look at Dragonite, my shiny green Mr. Jellicent, and Escavalier. We've seen some similar teams in some of my recent videos, but this is a team I ran live on stream and I'm going to showcase a pretty good set with you guys here. So here is Dragonite versus Charizard. I don't think there's like an X's and O's scientific way to play this matchup. I kind of play it differently depending on how I'm feeling, depending on the weather outside. Just kidding. But like, will I decide to shield here? I will. And I get the farm down. So I go down a shield, but I probably get a move back here. And this Walreign's going to get minimal farm since I debuff myself. Only gets like 2 Powder Snows. Now I can simply come in with Escav here. Really solid matchup for Escav. I might even be willing to tank the Earthquake. Oh, I tried to catch it, but I lagged a turn, as per usual. So, I don't get the catch. Now I go for the Mega Horn, and I'm going to instantly swap here and hope my Jellicent can tank the Shadow Ball from Trev. Really need to live this Shadow Ball and get off my own. Come on, Jelly. Can you do it? Yes, let's go. Shadow Ball coming through. Should be enough to knock out the Trev. Boom. Knocks it out. And my Escav, I was a little bit concerned here, I remember, because I wasn't sure if Escav could live the Earthquake plus Powder Snow damage there. But let's see. Earthquake coming through. Escav hangs on. No problem. And I guess it was kind of close. But Drill Run should be enough from here. And we get the win. Also, I know I don't have IVs on this team graphic. My bad. It was just in a little bit of a rush. Cranking out some videos here before I leave for my Florida trip. I literally have a flight in like 4 hours from now. Actually, no, that's a lie. 6 hours from now. But Dragonite versus Shiny Charizard. Shiny does 10% more damage. Google it. Dragon Claw going to land. And we're going to go for a Dragon Claw of our own. We're dealing some more fast move pressure. Their charge moves are more threatening. I'm going to shield this one and make sure I get off my Claw, preferably before he gets off his Claw. This was really awkward. This was really awkward because if I swap Jelly, I'm like down energy in the mirror. So I get off both of my Claws, hoping maybe I get a shield or something. I swap Jelly here, and I think I decide to just tank it since I'm so far behind anyway. Oh no, I shield, okay. I shield, I go for Surf to potentially force his shield if he wants to Shadow Ball me. Surf does draw a shield, so at least that's good. Because now we can probably live and get the Hex down. But he hard swaps in Cobalion, and this is awkward, man. This is awkward because that Charizard is still lurking. So it's like, how do we deal with this? He does have to Stone Edge from here. A Sacred Sword would not be enough. So he's forced to burn a fair bit of energy. We're obviously going to come in with Escav, but things are just kind of clunky. I'm hoping I can get a full counter down here, but he might swap. Would have been a nice catch opportunity there. Should have probably gone for the catch. Sacred Sword lands. In comes Jelly. And, oh no. I swapped and then like stopped tapping for a sec because I didn't want to give the Charizard free farm. But I don't know. Really awkward endgame. Dude, that's so weird. I remember on stream talking to my chat being like, what should I have done there? I felt like I should have done something differently and I could have won. And even watching it back, there's not like an immediate thing when I see that endgame. I'm like, oh, obviously I should have done this instead. I'm sure you OP trainers in the comments know exactly what I should have done. Let me know. I won't be offended. And we're searching for another battle here. Oh, there we go. Mr. Suvanch. Good lead. Sometimes these are awkward though, man. Dude, I like get in my head when I get Dragonite into Swampert because they always stay against me. They're always double weak. And then what ends up happening is I like play it weird. Like I end up shielding a Hydro here or something, which I normally wouldn't want to do. But I want to like preserve my Dragonite since it seems like they're double weak. And then they swap into a dang Pidgeot. And then I've got like no good options here against Pidgeot. Yeah, bro. You wouldn't think it, right? You wouldn't think it, but I like despise Swampert leads with Dragonite for whatever reason. I bank the move. And I come in with S-Cav. Is he lagging? Nah, maybe it was just visual. I don't know. But I go for the Mega Horn here. I get the final shield, and I think I'm content just letting this go. I let it go. I do have that claw that I could throw to get rid of it. And that's what I decided to do, because I knew I might get outpaced with my Jelly, which would make things really uncomfortable. So I just get rid of it, and I've got Jelly with a shield against whatever's in back, and they top left. What a weird game. What an absolutely weird game. What an absolutely weird game. Holy cow. Next one. Shiny Registeel. People flexing their shinies this set. Myself included, I guess. Another awkward matchup. Whenever you try out a new team, sometimes it takes some getting used to, like what you do in certain situations. They actually give up Switch. I don't have a great answer to Shadow Glide, but I feel like Jelly's probably my best response in this situation, since I was debuffed on Dragonite. I'm overfarming quite a bit. Potentially should have just thrown my Surf earlier to threaten. I go for a shield. Just questionable. Like every decision, I feel like this game is questionable by me. Surf does land. I go for another one just to make sure I get it off before he gets off another Night Slash. I grab a shield. I'm hoping maybe I can live and get off another Surf. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should get there. Very nice. I wouldn't expect him to shield here, to be honest. I combo with Dragonite and I bait with the Claw, hoping he thinks I'm comboing with the Superpower, but he doesn't fall for it. In comes Pidgeot, and this is brutal. It would have still been kind of tough, I think, if I had... Oh, he shields. Oh, and I get off another. Is this possible? Es posible? Wait up my full switch clock. Come in S-Cav. I feel like I need to call a bait here to have a chance. Oh, but oh my god. Oh, but we get the catch. Let's go. I even waited a turn to make things tricky. And I should be fine here, because what I can do now is safely just take a move from Reggie, farm down, and come out with a Mega Horn. S-Cav's not going to appreciate a Zap Cannon, but it's going to Focus Blast does the same damage, so it's going to be able to survive. Come out with a Mega Horn, single resisted. And we're going to knock out Mr. Pidgeot. Bye-bye, Pidgey. My dear friend. We've got one more battle here at the end of the set, and I might show you guys a bonus battle. I forget which one it is, but I've got like the second half of this team's battles, and I feel like there was another really awesome game earlier. Going up against Angel. D-Knight into Gira. Pretty neutral. This is probably where we want to see the Gira most. Do have to be cognizant of the potential catch. I feel like people love catching here. But they try to catch on a Swampert. So I'm like, what the heck? What do I do now? So I actually go for a Superpower And then I try to catch on Jelly, and I think I do catch on Jelly. So everything's going right here so far. For some reason, I feel like things go south in this game. I have a bad feeling. Like, everything's going so well. You would think we just win. Do I shield this? Bruh. Unreal. I go for the Surf. I think he, like, shields this again. No, he doesn't. I keep trying to, like, predict what's going to happen. Like, I remember what happens, and obviously I don't. CMP here on Shadow Ball. They have to shield. They do. Just didn't look like it. I shield myself. I get baited. What a terrible shield. I swap and I combo play with the Dragon Claw. This should nearly KO. And I snipe. What's in back? We'll never know. What an awkward set. At the end of that, that was a 4-1. Very awkward set. And I think that put us into like the 3,100-ish range. Maybe it was the Machamp game here, I think was a good one. I think I remember it might have been this game was pretty crazy. For some reason, I have a feeling. We get a solid lead, solid counter swap. If you guys decide to run this team, one nice thing about the Tapu Fini Jellicent matchup is you do outpace quite a bit to the threatening move. So like Shadow Ball is our threatening move here. Moonblast is theirs. It takes them 20 turns or 10 seconds to get to Moonblast. It only takes us 15 turns rather, or 7.5 seconds to get the Shadow Ball. So I overfarm and I know that this cannot be a Moonblast. So I'm willing to take this. And then I'm curious if he shields, I probably get to another move. But he's content just letting it go. A Machamp farm down here could potentially be awkward. I'm just going to go for the Surf, make sure I get off something here. Surf's up, dude, gets a shield. Of course, Machamp is very scary with access to Rock Slide. It's tough to call the potential bait. You know they love baiting Cross Chop here. And I do get baited. Building up. I was expecting him to like catch, but he doesn't. So I'm going to get off my Dragon Claw. I grab his final shield. I'm going to commit my final shield myself. It's another Cross Chop bait, and it's a Wall Rain in back. And we actually catch the Icicle Spear. It's a little bit awkward, right? It's a little bit awkward. It seems a little RPS, but if we had just instantly swapped SCAV, we potentially leave ourselves vulnerable to Wall Rain landing the Earthquake, Machamp countering down, and then losing because Machamp gets a Rock Slide against Dragonite. So we actually farmed up with Dragonite first. We caught the Icicle Spear, and just a nice little match there to secure the win with that extra energy and a couple of catches. So there we go. That'll wrap up the video. Shorter one. I hope you guys enjoyed this team. I recommend it. Actually, I didn't even say I got this team idea from Pokemango. So if Pokemango watches and he's like, Rise didn't even give me credit for this team that I suggested him. My bad, Mango. I make sure you in the comments let Mango know that I mentioned it at the end. Yeah, thanks to Mango for the team suggestion. And thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.